for some snappers. What is the largest gulf in the world? Brendan?
Gulf of Mexico.
That's right. What is the birthstone for the month of May? Ian?
The emerald.
That's right. What does a phrenologist interpret? Doug?
Lot.
No? South Carleton? We're looking for the shape of a skull. And Mount Logan, Canada's highest mountain, is part of what Yukon Territory mountain range? It is the St. Elias Range. Questions on the Orient. The Gentleman's Agreement of 1907 was made between the United States and what Asian country? Brendan?
Japan.
That's right. Who did Chiang Kai-shek succeed as leader of the Chinese Kuomintang Party? Sun Yat-sen. What is the capital of Mongolia? Ian?
Ulaanbaatar.
That's right. Questions on geography. What Russian city near Kiev in 1986 had explosions? Ian?
Chernobyl.
That's right. What is the capital of Mozambique? It is Maputo. What ancient city of Greece, northwest of Athens, was the seat of the legendary Doug? No, the legendary King Oedipus. South Carleton? It is Thebes. We move now to a team question. Scramble for 10 points. The caduceus is a symbol of what area of study? Ian?
Medicine.
That's right. And we have 3 questions for Ian on the subject of medicine. What is the name of the arteries which carry blood to the human head? Brendan?
Dorsal aorta.
No, they are the carotid. What kind of cell is an erythrocyte? Kind of cell. Ian?
It's an antibody.
No, it's a red blood cell. And on top of what pair of organs are the adrenal glands to be found? Brendan?
Kidneys.
That's right. Back into open questions, and the subject is television. A video camera can perceive only 3 colors. 2 of the colors, Andrew?
Red and blue.
No, 2 of the colors are red and green. What is the third? Ian?
Blue.
That's right. The sense of motion is achieved on a television by flashing a series of still frames on the screen. How many frames are flashed every second? Stephen?
24.
No. Nepean? Doug?
13.
It is 30. The picture on the TV screen is made up of a series of lines that run across the screen. What is the total number of lines that make up a picture on a Canadian television set? Peter?
28,462.
No. South Carleton? Andrew?
208.
525. A new innovation in television has recently come out of Japan that by almost doubling the number of lines, Ian?
HDTV.
That's right, high definition television. These questions are on London. In which famous London structure would I find a Latin inscription which translated means, reader, if you seek a memorial, look about you? Peter?
Tower of London.
No. Andrew?
St. Paul's Cathedral.
That's right. A pub off Fleet Street called Ye Old Cheshire Cheese was a favorite haunt of Charles Dickens, and a century earlier, James Boswell. And which man of letters whose life and works were made known to us through his friend Boswell's biography? The answer is Dr. Samuel Johnson. We move into assigned questions now on spelling, starting with Doug from Ian. Spell synagogue, a Jewish house of worship.
SYNAGOGE.
That's correct, for 10 points. Brendan, spell perceptive, showing insight.
PERCEPTIVE.
That's right. Peter, a word meaning damnation, perdition.
PEREDITION.
No, half points for Boris.
PERDITION.
That's right. Ian, Spell perennial.
P-E-R-E-N-N-I-A-L.
That's right. Now for South Carleton, Stephen. A small sin. Spell peccadillo.
No pencil. Just do it.
P-E-C-O-D-I-L-O.
No? Doug? That's right. 5 points. Keith. Traveling from place to place. Spell itinerant.
I-T-E-R-A-N-T.
No? Brendan?
I-T-E-R-E-R-A-N-T.
No, it's I-T-I-N-E-R-A-N-T. Boris. One who sponsors entertainment. Spell impresario.
I-M-P-R-E-S-S-A-R-I-O.
No? Peter?
Impresario. E-M-P-R-E-S-S-I-R-I-O.
It is I-M-P-R-E-S-A-R-I-O. And finally, Andrew. Pertaining to the throat. Spell guttural.
G-U-T-T-U-R-A-L.
That's right. All right, back into open questions. All of the following answers begin with the letters PT. P-T. What was the name of the Egyptian deity who was god of Memphis in the first dynasty? It was Ptah. This is the name of various species of grouse found in the British Isles, Europe. Stephen?
Ptolemy?
That's right. And he was an Egyptian astronomer and geographer, one of the most eminent. Ian?
Ptolemy.
That's right. And we end this round with some snappers. The 10 largest financial institutions in the world are owned by which nationality? Brendan?
Japanese.
That's right. What is the third letter of the Greek alphabet? Andrew?
Gamma?
That's correct. How many hourly time zones are there in the world? Andrew?
24.
That's right. And what are the 3 colors of the Iranian flag? Andrew?
Orange, green, white.
No. Ian? Brendan?
Red, white, and orange.
No, red, white, and green. And our score at the end of round 1 is Nepean 145 and South Carleton 55. Let's move right into round 2 with some more snappers. A Japanese insurance company paid $53 million for which painting in 1987? Ian?
Sunflowers.
That's right. Cosmos is a Greek word meaning an orderly universe. Which Greek word means the opposite? Ian?
Chaos.
That's right. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, lay between what 2 rivers? Brendan?
Tigris and the Euphrates.
That's right. And what would you be snacking on if you ate a bowl of Arachis hypogaea? Brendan?
Peanuts.
That's right. Right into a Who Am I question for 40 points. Clue number 1. I was revered as one of the greatest of Persian kings. 40 points. Boris?
Alexander.
No. The answer from Nadine. Doug?
Solomon?
No. Clue number 2 for 30 points. I was successor to Cambyses II. Clue number 3 for 20 points. Doug? Sorry? No. I extended my empire into Europe and India, defeating the Scythians and entering Macedonia in 515 BC. At South Carleton's clue. Stephen? Hannibal? No. And finally, for 10 points, clue number 4. Try as I might, I could not defeat the Greek leagues during the Persian Wars and was badly defeated at Marathon. Who am I? I am Darius the Great. Now we move into rock music of the 50s and 60s. What is 50s rock star Little Richard's last name? 60s group was responsible for the rock opera Tommy? Stephen.
The Who?
That's right. And which Beatle was originally a member of the group Rory Storm and the Hurricanes? Brandon?
Ringo Starr.
That's right. Questions now on math. Two numbers are such that their product equals their sum. If one is 7 over 6, what is the other? The answer is 7. How many zeros appear at the end of 25 factorial? Doug? I'm sorry? No? South Carleton? Andrew?
5.
The answer is 6. X is inversely proportional to y. If x equals 9 when y equals 24, find y when x equals 18. Andrew?
12.
That's right. All right, these questions are on curling. What is the name given to the very center of the house? It's also called, Keith?
What?
That's right. What is the name given to the line drawn from sideline to sideline? Keith?
Hotline?
That's right. If a rock is released on a perfect line, as asked for by the skip, it is said to be what? Andrew?
Shot rock.
No? Ian? Said to be on the broom. In most parts of Canada, second in command after the skip is called the third, or vice skip. But in the Maritimes, he or she is called Andrew.
Second.
No? Nepean? He or she is called the mate. Questions on cities. Which city in Virginia has the same name as a loose-fitting, single-breasted jacket, belt? Peter. With a belt and box pleats in front and back. South Carleton? Andrew? No? Norfolk, Virginia. Which Western Canadian city shares its name with a low, four-wheel carriage with a folding top and seat for 2 passengers? Looking for Forrest?
Rickshaw.
No? Victoria. A closely woven cotton cloth is named after which city of 2 million inhabitants in southern India? Ian.
Madras.
That's right. And a Spanish sword or sword blade shares its name not only with the Spanish city, Peter?
Gurkha.
No. Shares its name not only with the Spanish city, but also an industrial city of the U.S. Midwest. What city is that? South Carleton? No answer. It is Toledo. Questions on philosophers. I'll give you the name of a philosopher. You tell me what country he was from. René Descartes. Doug. That's right. John Locke. Andrew?
British.
That's right. Immanuel Kant. Ian.
German.
That's right. George Santayana. Doug?
Spanish.
No. Andrew?
Italian.
No, he was American. Questions now on science. What acid is found in carbonated beverages? Ian.
Carbonic acid.
That's right. What is the only architectural structure that has no limiting dimensions? In other words, has no maximum size beyond which it cannot stand? Brendan.
A pyramid.
No. Andrew?
Amphitheater.
No, the geodesic dome. If a chemical is an antimycotic, what kind of plant is it used to kill? The answer is Stephen?
Broadleaf plant.
No. Ian?
Weeds.
Fungus. And ending round 2, we have some more snappers. What is the last letter in the Greek alphabet? Ian?
Omega.
That's right. Who is the lead singer of the rock group The Who? Doug? No answer? South Carleton? Stephen?
Bloodfield.
That's right. Who is the current head of the Canadian Labour Congress? Brendan?
Shirley Carr.
I'm sorry?
Shirley Carr.
No? South Carleton?
Shirley Carr.
That's right. And what rock group?
That's what he said. I think that's what he said.
Okay. I just went by what you said. What rock group recorded the hit single TNT? Stephen?
The who?
No? Peter?
Duran Duran.
AC/DC. That's it for round two. And at the end of our second round, Nepean has 245 and South Carleton has 115. All right, let's start round three with some more snapping. What is the Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca? Stephen?
Oh, sorry, I didn't press it.
No. What is the Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca known as? It's known as the Hajj. Name the Greek mathematician who formulated in a right triangle the square of the hypotenuse. Doug?
Pythagoras.
That's right. In 1901, Jean-Henri Dunant was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his work in founding an international organization that promotes peace even today. What organization did he found? Founded the Red Cross. Known by the nickname the Badger State, this American Midwest state is famous for its dairy products. Brendan?
Iowa.
No. Steve?
Wisconsin?
That's right. Now we move into our team questions. Scramble for 10 points. What very prolific author, with over 250 books to his credit, has written a series about black widowers, robots, and empires? Doug?
Isaac Asimov.
That's right. The remaining questions deal with Isaac Asimov for Nepean only. In what country was Isaac Asimov born? In?
Russia.
Soviet Union, accept that. In his robot stories, who was the robo-psychologist called in to diagnose the robot's neuroses? No answer, it was Susan Calvin. In his Hugo and Nebula award-winning novelette Bicentennial Man, what does the protagonist, a robot, want most? Doug? That's right. Back into open questions now. The subject is Canadian history. Explorer Pierre de la Valandre was born in 1685 at the settlement founded by Champlain 51 years earlier on the north bank of the St. Lawrence River. Andrew?
Quebec City?
No. At the north bank of the St. Lawrence River, it's at the mouth of the St. Maurice River. Where was La Valandre born? Ian?
Port Royal.
Nope, Trois-Rivières. On his western explorations with his two sons, La Valandre established several forts on waterways and lakes. On which lake in 1731 did he build Fort St. Pierre? It was on Rainy Lake. The next year, in 1732, he erected a fort on the Lake of the Woods. What name did he give it? Red?
Fort Erie.
No? South Carleton? It was Fort St. Charles. In 1738, the La Valandres built Fort La Reine on the Assiniboine River, and that same year established another fort at the present site of Winnipeg. It wasn't Fort Garry. What name did it have? Fort Rouge. These questions are on classical music. Who shocked the music world by being the first to introduce a choir into a symphony? Steve?
Mozart?
No? Ian? It was Beethoven. What composer was dubbed by his admirers Saint Anton? Brendan?
Tchaikovsky.
No. South Carleton, it was Anton Weber. What American composer championed the cowboy opera and wrote the ballet Billy the Kid based on cowboy tunes? It was Boris?
Irving Berlin.
No? Doug? Yes, it was Aaron Copeland. And questions on history. Nefertiti was a queen of what ancient civilization? Doug?
Egypt.
That's right. Name the first Tudor ruler of England. Brendan?
Henry VIII.
No. Andrew?
Henry VI.
No, Henry VII. Which barbarian tribe did Alaric rule? Doug? No. is the Vice President of the United States? Ian.
Dan Quayle.
That's right. Which group recorded the album Love at First Sting? Peter. No? South Carleton? Stephen? No, it's the Scorpions. What color has acid turned blue litmus paper? Stephen?
Red.
That's right. What is the capital city of Ethiopia? Ian?
Addis Ababa.
That's right. Who used to play Diane on the TV show Cheers? Doug? Forrest?
Shelley Long.
That's right. Which rock group compiled the album Defenders of the Faith? Andrew?
Black Sabbath.
No? It was Judas Priest. Which philosopher wrote Critique of Pure Reason? Brendan?
Nietzsche.
No? Immanuel Kant. What is the capital city of Paraguay? Brendan?
Montevideo.
No? South Carleton, Forrest?
Asuncion.
That's right. What waterway did Colonel John By build? Andrew?
Rio Canal.
That's right. A new product, a stretch wristband, utilizes the ancient Chinese art of acupuncture to control what malady? Brendan?
Stress.
No? Forrest?
Arthritis.
No? Seasickness. Eleuthera is an island belonging to which group? Eleuthera. Eleuthera. Any of the above? Andrew? Eleuthera. No? Ian?
French Polynesian.
It belongs to the Bahamas. Cawdor is a Scottish castle which belongs to which famous person? Ian?
Macbeth.
That's right. What part did Bert Lahr play in The Wizard of Oz? Stephen? That's right. It's Spanish in origin and very refreshing to eat in the summer. It's a tomato-based soup. Ian?
Gazpacho.
That's right. What is the proper name for a skin specialist? Brendan?
A dermatologist.
That's right. And what was Alexander Mackenzie searching for in 1789?
Northwest Passage.
That's right. That brings to an end our game. Final score, 85, South Carleton 95.
That wraps up the games today. On Friday we'll have the two semifinals and final, and we'll follow the